Before I get into the game, I think I want to commend Coach Kelsey, his staff, and their team for what they've done in such a short period of time. In such a short period of time with this program. I mean, it's nothing short of amazing to get this environment back to how it was when I first became a head coach in this league. And the energy, the spirit, all of that. And I thought that played a big factor into this evening's game. And I thought they fed off of it. And so congrats to them. They have an outstanding team. It was an incredible performance by Hepburn. That run he went on in the first half is as good as I've seen, that I've played against or coached against for a guy to be that hot. Some of them we didn't defend well. Some of them we did defend well. And if you let a guy that talented start feeling it like that, then the basket becomes huge and he gets into a zone. And he was certainly in one, and he had an outstanding game. But the unsung hero, and I think he's, from watching them, I think he's maybe been the unsung hero, is Edwards. And he made plays down the stretch, big-time baskets. And he's a really, really good player. They have a very good team. I'm proud of my team. I thought we fought. We put ourselves in a position where we had a chance. We missed some open looks. We took some that weren't as good. But I'm proud of how we showed up and how we fought in a very hostile environment.
Jeff, what went into the thought process down the stretch? You guys, I think missed 9 straight 3-pointers. I know you guys typically are a shooting team when you're hot, but was there conversation to switch things up, or was that what you guys were going for?
We were taking open shots. I thought we got some good looks. Some of them when they switched, when they went to switching and it was one-on-one, those weren't ones that were as good. But when we drove and kicked, we had some wide open looks that we feel confident in our guys making them. We just didn't make them.
How did you feel about Jalen's presence? It seemed like he was, especially when you guys pushed forward and were able to get a lead, he was the impetus for getting those open looks for guys.
Yeah, I mean, he did some good things, obviously, to have 10 rebounds, and he was able to penetrate and find some guys. But collectively, all of us, including him, we got to be better. We have to guard people better. We can't turn the basketball over, especially in key stretches. We had stretches where we had a lead. We missed the front end of a 1-and-1. We go 2 for 4 from the line. And then in 5 possessions, we had 3 turnovers in those possessions. And those are moments where we have a chance to extend the lead and put a little bit more game pressure on them. We have to be better in those situations. And as the point guard, you're in charge of it.
Yeah, in addition to the threes, Hepburn made clutch free throws to put him ahead in the second half. He had that driving layup in traffic to put him ahead.
Yeah.
Assists. Is he first team all ACC? Is he a guy that I think is underrated in the national scene?
We haven't played everyone yet. We have 2 teams we haven't played. He's the best guard we've played against. And that's not a knock. I think we have some outstanding players in this league and really good guards. But he's the best guard that we've played against because of his ability to control the game on both sides. He's a willing passer. He's a willing defender. He gets after it on that side of the basketball. He had 2 big steals late in the game. He seems like he's a big-time leader. He's not a pig where I'm just going to shoot. He makes the right play. I've been really impressed both times that we've played them and when I've watched him on tape and preparing for both times that we played him.
Jeff, you guys seem like your defense, you talked about your defense not stopping the ball enough in previous games. It seemed like you guys were doing that up until about like the 8-minute mark of the second half. What changed that led to a lot of the defensive lapses?
I thought they did a better job of, I thought our communication during that stretch was not as good. It was not as good as it maybe was earlier. We didn't stop the ball, and we ran into screens. We didn't fight through screens, and they were able to turn the corner and get downhill.
As far as you guys' ability to hit shots at big moments, I know that you said it's different things all season. Is there a way to try to get this team back in order to make some of those big shots as you guys approach the ACC tournament in a couple?
If we get good shots, we have to take them with confidence. We got to take them. I mean, it's nothing you can do except for get good shots and take them with confidence and, believe in them. Make sure your shot preparation is right and don't be afraid of the moment.
Cam Corner fouled out. It seemed like there were some frustration fouls there. How did you assess how he handled those?
I mean, he had 5 fouls, so it wasn't good. He can't foul in some situations like that. You got to wall up. You can't reach in situations where you have a guy walled up. A lot of his fouls came from those. Some of them came from where we got blown by and he had to step over and try to make a play, but you can't reach and try to get steals.
Mark, in the first half, Chucky was on that run, but you all answered on almost every single time back. What was the conversation at halftime that led you guys to kind of get the lead?
I thought we were in an unbelievable spot considering the run that he went on. And that's what we kept saying in the timeouts. Like, he was on this run and was making everything, and the crowd's going crazy, and you come back and we're saying, like, look, it's a 4-point game. Like, we're right there. And then they pushed it to 10, and then we got it to 6 at halftime. So we felt really good where we were considering what he had just done, the run that he had gone on. And I thought we came out in the second half. We were ready to play. We got a lead, and we did some really good things. We weren't able to sustain it down the stretch.
All right, Coach.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please.